I didn't put away my copy of The Handmaid's Tale. My uncle basically called me irresponsible for corrupting his 14-year-old daughter with dystopian fiction. So my Uncle Dave and my cousin Mia are staying with us while their place gets some major plumbing work done. It's been like 3 weeks now. Mia's sleeping in my room since I have bunk beds from when my little brother used to share with me before he moved to the basement. When they first moved in, my mom pulled me aside and was like, "Hey, maybe put away some of your more mature books while Mia's here." I get it. I have some pretty explicit romance novels and a few horror books that would probably give a 14-year-old nightmares. So I grabbed the obvious stuff and shoved it in this little locked drawer I have in my desk. But I didn't put away The Handmaid's Tale or my other dystopian novels. Honestly, the drawer was already packed and I figured she wouldn't be interested anyway. Plus, my copy is absolutely destroyed with annotations from when I studied it for a P English 2 years ago. My handwriting was terrible back then, so it's basically illegible chicken scratch all over every page. Well, I was wrong about the not being interested part. Last Tuesday, I came home from my shift at Target and found Uncle Dave in my room having this intense conversation with Mia. She was holding my copy of The Handmaid's Tale, looking like she'd been caught with stolen candy. "You're too young for this kind of content," he was saying. "These themes are way too heavy for someone your age." Mia was arguing back, which honestly surprised me because she's usually super quiet. "But Dad, it's literally assigned reading at some schools, and it's not like it's graphic or anything." That's when Uncle Dave turned to me. His face was red, and he had that vein popping out on his forehead that shows up when he's really mad. "This was incredibly careless of you," he said, "leaving inappropriate material where she could easily access it. She's been reading this for 2 days apparently." I tried explaining that I didn't think it was that inappropriate. Like, yeah, it deals with heavy themes about women's rights and reproductive control, but it's literally taught in high schools everywhere. It's not like I left out 50 Shades of Grey or something. "That's not the point," he said. "You should have asked me first before exposing her to content about sexual violence and political extremism." Mia jumped in again. "Dad, I'm not stupid. I know what's happening in the world. This book actually explains a lot of things I've been thinking about." But Uncle Dave wasn't having it. He took the book from her and handed it to me. "I want this put away with whatever other inappropriate materials you have." I felt bad for Mia because she seemed genuinely interested in reading it. She'd even been taking notes in a little notebook, probably trying to understand some of my messy annotations. Later that night, Mia knocked on my door after her dad went to bed. She asked if she could borrow the book again, promising to only read it when he wasn't around. I told her I couldn't go behind her dad's back like that, but I also said I thought he was being a bit overprotective. I mean, when I was 14, I was reading way more intense stuff than The Handmaid's Tale. She got upset and said her dad treats her like she's still in elementary school. She pointed out that she's taking honors classes and discussing things like government and civil rights in her social studies class already.